my channel. I'm Butterfly Tarot and inside a butterfly. And I'm here to give you a What Do They Regret reading for October 2021. Guys, remember this is a general reading, and because it is a general reading, that means that some things may resonate with you, but other things may not, or this very well a story. So, alright, I want to find out what's going to possibly be the nature of this reading. So I'm going to use my Wisdom of the House of Night. So what is the nature of this reading? All right, I have, what is this? Deceit. Okay. So this could possibly be dealing with somebody who had deceived you. What else would I would like another card. Tell me more. So this is somebody who deceived you. It looks like they regret deceiving you. This is the difference card, differences. So we have deceit and differences, night and day. Maybe it is that somebody pretended to be like you when they truly were not like you. So you have deceit, which is a very ominous card, and you have differences. Alrighty, let's get into it. I thought I was going to have to replace one of my decks, and I ended up finding the cards. I'm so happy I found the additional cards. My cat never meows, and now he's meowing. So I want to know what happened in the past. You had some differences and there was some deceit involved. Could have been that somebody could have been pretending to be something they were not. That could be many of things. So what happened in the past between you and the person you are thinking of, my dear Aries, for October 2021. So you got deceit and differences. Deceit and differences. So what happened in the past between you and your person, my dear Aries? Hierophant in the reverse. Wow. The Ten of Swords. The Eight of Cups in the reverse. The Five of Wands. The Seven of Cups in reverse. And the Chariot in the reverse. So it looks like in the past you wanted a situation that you were like looking for a traditional situation. It looks like the person you were dealing with, I'm going to pull if I can find them. Look, I have lights off, so I really can't see everything on her. There we are. I'm going to pull what I call the usual suspects. What are the usual suspects? I'll just go to this deck here, the Modern Witches Tarot, to find out the signs that you're dealing with. But what this is saying to me is that, all right, in the past, that the person that you were dealing with, you had to walk away from them because you guys were like, you may have had a like non-traditional type of relationship. Like you might have been sneaking, behind the scenes, like a lot of people didn't know about you. Or you could have very well just wanted a higher commitment from this person, and they decided that they were not ready for a commitment. So we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is you felt like this person betrayed you, backstabbed you. The Ten of Swords is something that you don't see coming. You know, it talks about betrayal, but the Ten of Swords are in your back. That means that if somebody backstabs you, you cannot see, you didn't see it coming. So you were blindsided by the situation. Like you wanted more from the situation. So it's like one of you, this, all right, it's just saying that that like you wanted more from this, the commitment. You wanted a commitment and this person did not give you what it is that you wanted. And you felt as though that they deceived you. Okay. And then we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. The Eight of Cups is saying that this, whatever it is that they did to you, if this is your story, remember it's a general reading, you wanted something committed. You wanted possibly marriage. You wanted, this could have been a situation where you may have had like a secret relationship with this person. Like everybody didn't know that you were together. Okay. And it was like you wanted them to claim you. You know, you wanted them to tell everybody about you. So we got deceit and we got differences, okay? So somebody could have been wearing a false mask here, like pretending to be a certain way, to feel a certain way about you. And then we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands talks about competition. It talks about bickering and arguing, that there may have been other competition. And I do believe that there was, in fact, other competition because we have the Seven of Cups after that. And then we have the Chariot card after that. One of the meanings for this Chariot card is that somebody may take a selfish approach to a relationship. You know, I have like a lot of material when it comes to where I get my resources for understanding of tarot. And one of the meanings of the Chariot in the reverse is that somebody is choosing to be all about themselves, much like the Sun card in the reverse, a selfish type of energy, or just focusing on themselves. So it looks like you wanted a situation that was of a more higher commitment, and that, but it looks like that there was some sort of competition, that this person deceived you. They may have told you one thing. Hey, sir, you don't normally do that. Why are you doing that now? You wanted a higher commitment, and it was like something came out, like the rose-colored glasses fell down, like you realized that you may not have been the only person in this situation. So it's saying that you wanted a higher commitment. You want this person to take you before their family. You want them to take you before their friends. You wanted them to claim you out in the open. There may have been like a secret type of situation, and then you found out that there was behind the scenes competition, and that this person was all about themselves and would serve them. Okay, so that's what I'm saying for past energy. So now what is it that they regret concerning this situation? Now, with the deceit and the differences, it definitely, with that Ten of Swords, the Ten of Swords talks about a deceit that you did not see coming. Backstabbing. Backstabbing. Ten of Swords is always the Ten of Swords in the back. Sometimes it might show some of them in the back. Is actually meowing. He never does this. Hold on for a second. Hey, sweetie, come here. Quietly, come here. I'm recording right now. Can you come in and let your little kitty brother in? Okay, I'm sorry. You just said my cat never does this, so it's like, hey, listen, message. He never does this. Hold on for a second. He's gonna keep doing it. Go. I apologize. I'm sorry. Yeah, he never does that. He's like, I'm making a fuss. Mommy's on camera. Let's do it. So what is it that they regret? I'm going to pull some romance angels and soulmate cards as well. So manifest your soulmate. Yeah, so this is like they may have put on like a front, like they may have made it seem like they wanted more from the situation than what they actually did. And like with the Five of Wands, that talks about bickering, argument, and possibly competition, like more than one spoon in the pot. So what is it that they regret? Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Wow. The Chariot card. Okay. The Hermit in the reverse. The the Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Wands. They feel like they forced your hand. If this is your story, they feel like they forced your hand. You were forced to make a decision. They forced you to move on because what I said, that, look, they should have given you something solid and stable. That's the Ace of Pentacles. That is stability. That is security. That is letting you know your worth. That is, I will take care of you. And the Chariot card, going forward with the relationship. They forced you to leave them. Hermit in the reverse. They forced you to, they're sorry. Three of Swords in reverse. They're sorry. Like, if they could, they're sorry for making you walk away. They're sorry for making you walk away. You gave up because you were like, that they deceived you. They told you one thing and then they showed you another. You see, you have the deceit and you have differences. Okay? So there may be something different, like night and day. Maybe it's your personalities, but I'm looking at that deceit and that differences card as that they were wearing a mask, that they showed you something opposite to the way they actually were, but they forced you to make the decision to not continue on with this relationship. They should have offered you stability. They should have offered you an honest relationship. And if they could, they would fix your heart. If they could come back, they would. But they feel like the Eight of Cups is here and the Ten of Wands is here, that you're far away from them. The possibilities of you coming back to them, it's like, it looks like they forced you away. Like, once you figured out that you guys, you weren't on the same page, that you felt like this person told you one thing and then they did something completely opposite, that you had to make a decision. And so they kind of like pushed you away, but at the same time, they're regretful of that. And they're sad. They actually, they want to apologize. What I tell you, lovers, what the hell I tell you? They want to apologize. They're sorry. Whoever this person is, you might be dealing with an Aries. I mean, I have Cancer because of the Chariot card being here. I have the Ten of Wands. I mean, all the signs are here. But it's saying that the Lovers is here. The Lovers is saying that they should have been your lover. They should have shown up in your life. Maybe now they might have that soulmate energy, the Queen of Swords. Now you very well may be guarded against them. Like, they pushed away somebody who was honestly a good person, who honestly meant something good for them. And that Queen of Swords very well may be you protecting yourself. So this person may have possibly tried to have come back around to you. But if you're holding on to that Queen of Swords in reverse energy, that Queen of Swords in reverse has many meanings, but one of the meanings for that card is somebody who's been hurt so many times. They just been hurt so many times that they build up a wall and they block people out. They like have a nonchalant, uncaring type of feeling, or not so much a feeling, but that's what they project, like they don't care. And the only reason why they're like that is because they're trying to actually protect themselves from being hurt again. So this person knows that they hurt you, and if they could come back, they would. But they feel as though that with that Queen of Swords, that you are guarding yourself against them, and you very well may have blocked them to where there's no communication at all. Because, the Queen of Swords, the Swords represents air. In reverse, it talks about communication, a blockage of communication. Or if you are in contact with this person, you don't have anything nice to say to them. That's what it's saying to me. So I'm going to go to the Romance Angels. Where did I put them? Okay, there we go. The romance angels, and then I'll pull some soulmate cards to see what those say. So it's saying that this person, they in fact still care about you. They wish that they would have given you the commitment, the stability that you wanted. They pushed you away, they forced you away, like you wanted to be so much more. But it's saying that they forced you to leave them because they were not giving you. And they possibly, if they did not have you in competition with other people, it's saying that the relationship was chaotic and confusing, and there was like you guys had a lot of arguments and stuff concerning your relationship and where you wanted it to go. And it was like after a while you gave up hope, like, what am I to do? You know, you want me to still stay here and keep entertaining this when it's not going anywhere. I need to be more than somebody you see when it's after a certain time. We need to be out in the open. We need to tell people about us. So, romance angels, tell me what I need to know. It says, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay. So, like I said, the lovers is here. So that pretty much says that that person still cares about you. You know, and if they could, they would come back. But it's that deceit. They know they deceived you. They pretended to be somebody who they weren't. Like at the time that you were together. What I mean by deceit, it doesn't exactly, because the devil card did not show up or anything like that. So it's not necessarily saying that this person is evil. It's just that this person did not state what it is that they wanted in a relationship. And while you were with them, you had your own viewpoint on how you wanted the relationship to be and what you were looking for. And they went along to get along. And eventually the luster wore off and you were like, you know what are we doing here? That's what I'm getting from this. But it's saying that this person does, in fact, want to express. And this is Mercury retrograde, so expect people to come back. That's just how it is. You know, it's just how it is. So we have, you deserve love. Okay. It says you are lovable. Yes, you deserve love and you are lovable. But this is the card that makes me more so lean towards you. This is your story, it is all up to you. I have unrequited love. It says there's not enough. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So even though they may feel all this like after feeling like, oh my gosh, I let this love of my life, the lovers is here. I let my soulmate go. I let my twin flame go. You know, I let the one who actually was meant for me, I let that person go. But with that, you deserve love. You do deserve love. And that was the problem. That's what I'm seeing. Like, we're talking about this person knew they weren't giving you what it is that you required, that you deserved. And you had to be strong enough to break the bond between you and them. But it's like after you guys have gone your separate ways, it's just saying that this person's been in a moment of reflection. The Hermit in reverse is talking about loneliness. Three of Swords in the reverse is talking about wanting to heal a broken heart, wanting to heal some pain that one has caused to another. And that Three of Swords also deals with pain, or not pain, betrayal sometimes, backstabbing, you know, like much like the Ten of Swords. And the Eight of Cups walking away, and the Ten of Wands in the reverse, giving up. Like you've had all that you can have. So it's just saying to me that now this person realizes that I did not give you your worth. I did not give you what it is that you deserve. And you deserve so much more. You deserve the Ace of Pentacles. You deserve something that was solid and stable. And so now we have unrequited love. That very well may be your feelings right now, where you may not want to talk to that person. You know, you may not want to talk to them. You may not want, you have much to say to them, because at the time that you were together, they had much to say and they did not use that time to be honest with you. But it says that they still love you. That's what it's saying. They still love you. So I'm going to go to my manifest soulmate oracles. Okay. And then I'm going to go to what I call the usual suspects. The usual suspects, these are all court cards, and it's going to try to pinpoint the sign that we are dealing with. Okay. So let me go to these, and then we'll move to the usual suspects. So give me messages to further information on this reading. Messages for my Aries. Wow. I have found the one that my soul loves. That's why that Lovers is here. I hate that. Don't you hate that? That after the fact. Like, really? Oh, after it takes for you to lose somebody in order to say, hey, we should be together. You know, I realize that you're my soulmate. I realize you're my twin flame. I realize you mean this, that, and the other to me. That Lovers is here. That's definitely what it's saying. They should have given you that Ace of Pentacles. What else we have here? We have, oh wow, look at that. That's a beautiful card. If you can see it, there you go. It says, love yourself as much as you, as you want your soul to, wow. Love yourself as much as you want your soulmate to love you. This is the first time I've ever pulled this card from this deck. It's a beautiful card. I didn't even know it was in there. It's beautiful. Oh. Wow. I have found the one that my soul loves, and to love yourself as much as you want your soulmate to love you. So that may be the reason why that person, and we're going to get to the usual suspects. It says, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. So very well, that Hermit in the reverse. Okay, so maybe it is that this person is going through some sort of transition. That happens after you've muffed up. That happens where you have a soul reflection, where you start thinking about what you could have possibly done better, and you do some soul searching. That Hermit card in reverse means that this person is feeling very low right now, very sad and isolated, that they're like in a point of like inner emptiness, because they actually lost a love, a true love, a lover. The Lovers is here. The Lovers is Gemini energy, but when you say the Lovers is soulmate, twin flame kind of energy. You understand? And sometimes it takes for that person to lose you to realize who you truly are to them. Like they wake up with an aha moment. They might have a dream about you or something like that. And then they go, oh my gosh, you know, start reclaiming who you truly are. This is, I mean, right now, I don't know if you all, I mean, like we're all in like this very powerful energy. Yesterday was the end of Saturn retrograde. When Saturn retrograde concludes, it's like, I always call Saturn the daddy with the extension cord, and he's going to beat your ass. To teach you some lessons. Some people get the lessons and others may not. But this situation, what I've learned since like 2018, when I started on, you know, I wanted to be a tarot reader and start on this journey, I realized the cycles and the patterns. So right now we're in Mercury retrograde. So that means that people from your past will come back. You know, people that you thought it was long done and over with, they will show back up in your life. Unresolved issues you will be addressing, you know, and some things will pop up, such as arguments because of unresolved issues, or people that you may have blocked out of your life. They are going to come back because you, in this particular sector, this, I'm telling you, from like April up until now, all the planets that go into retrograde, they're here to teach us many life lessons They're here to help us to grow and to evolve. And when we don't get the lesson, guess what? The pattern will repeat itself. Trust and believe it. Please listen to me. It will continue to repeat itself over and over again. So now we're going to get to the usual suspects. Who are you dealing with, my dear Aries? Ooh, you might be dealing with a fellow Aries. Male or female, it doesn't matter, okay? That's Aries energy. That's major arcana Aries energy. Okay, that's the Emperor. Who else? The Queen of Swords. That's Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra energy. I'm going to pull one more. Oh, two flipped out. Two flipped out instead. Okay, so we're going to look at that. I'm not going to touch that. I'll wait. You got all the elements. No, you strongly, there's air. You might be dealing with an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. Aquarius and Libra definitely, okay? Or possibly a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo definitely, or an Aries. You're either dealing with a Leo, an Aries, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Or somebody, you know, if you know the person you're dealing with, you know their birth chart, they might have a Libra, an Aries, or a Leo rising, or they might have an Emperor, that's an Emperor, Aries, Leo, Aquarius, or Libra moon. We have that sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and I also say Mars, like whatever's in their Mars. It depends on if you're masculine and feminine, whatever. Mars, it plays into your attraction to a mate as well, and people don't always say that. So just to wrap this up, just to conclude everything I just said about this reading, that this person deceived you. They may have given you false promises. They pretended to be a certain way, or they pretended like they wanted a certain thing from the relationship than what they actually wanted. What it said was that they really were not ready to commit at the time that you were together. They weren't ready to take that leap. They weren't ready to do all of that. And that is where you bumped heads. And you're like, okay, when you going to introduce me to your mom? When are you going to introduce me to your cousins? When are you going to introduce me, you know, make me known? Why do we have to be some, even if it's not that, it's just saying that this person wasn't giving you your worth. They weren't giving you your shine. They weren't giving you the dedication that you wanted in your relationship. And you felt as though that they were just not filling your cups. And so it was a hard decision for you to make. So you walked away. Now this person regrets forcing your hand to do this. Now they're looking back on you like, oh my gosh, I actually pushed this beautiful person away from me. This awesome person who I see as my soulmate. Because it says soulmate, and then the lovers is here. Okay. It means that this person still loves you, and they are regretful for breaking your heart. And if they could, they will unbreak your heart, but they feel as though that you got a wall up against them and you are not trying to let them back in because they've already hurt you. So it's saying that they pushed you away. They made you walk away. They forced your hand. You didn't want to do it. And now you're like guarding yourself against them. And now they're like looking at you like, I really would like to have you back in my life. I really would like to say I'm sorry for hurting you, for breaking your heart. So if these are the signs that you are dealing with, and you have, you know, I say sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Mars. You know, you might be Aries with the Aries rising, you know, whatever. This very well may be your reading. And if this is your reading, put a thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, support your girl. Look, I worked, 12, 13 hours today. And here I am 4 hours after being off from work. And I'm doing this live because I felt like it was needed to be done. I will be trying to do all the signs before the end of this week. I'll just take a little time here and there. This live actually went longer than I would have liked to for it to go, but it's okay. It is absolutely okay. If this gave you any clarity, put a thumbs up and subscribe to your girl. If you like a personal reading, my email information is in the about section and my Cash App and all that stuff. I have Cash App. I haven't set up PayPal and all that stuff. And we ain't gonna get to what the government's trying to do right now. But if you would like a reading, you know, we can do it through Messenger. I have a Facebook Messenger page, EyeAmButterflyTarot. You know, you can send me a message there, or you can email me if you would like a personal reading. I would like to send you all peace, love, and light. Be good to yourselves. Love yourselves. If you've done something that was not in the best interest of your better, highest good, forgive yourself. Hey, guess what? 5 minutes from now is a new day. It's a new time. Okay? So we got to work towards forgiveness and becoming the best version of ourselves. And we cannot help what other people do to us. We just can't. All you can continue to do is try to be the best you that you can be. So I'm sending peace, love, and light from my heart chakra to yours, okay? As I always say in all my readings, y'all, peace and so much love. Thank you and goodbye. Have a good night, y'all. Thank you for sitting through my reading. I truly appreciate you guys. Bye. Now, how do I end this? I don't know how to end this, y'all. Oh, how do I end this? Oh my gosh. I thought I ended it. Look, I'm new to this. Oh, goodness. How do I do this? There you go. Bye. I think. Look, I'm going to be all over the place. I think it's the X. There you go.